Hello and welcome. My name is Campbell from Autodidactic Channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. And as always, guys, autodidactic means to be self-educated. And you want to be self-educated, guys, because otherwise you won't know what's going on. The story they tell us about our past is provably just made up. It's nothing at all like the story that actually went on. So today we're going to have a bit of a look at some pictures from South America, and these are all sort of circa 1600. So let's jump into it. Okay, so this is a picture of, where do you think this is, guys? This is actually Peru in the 1600s. Doesn't have the date on there. I'll show you the date later though, but there's some very nice artwork here. Got like a, is that a ram's head? Not sure. All these interesting chains and bits and pieces. Over here we have what look like, I'm not sure, they don't look like Indians, do they, the natives? But they're all holding, they look to be statues, but what's this? They're like a mer dog. And they're naked, but this guy's got one bit of cloth on. And these guys, see, this must be just sort of, I think these are supposed to be the inhabitants, you know, and this is, obviously these guys are playing ball, some ball game, and these guys are doing, they're standing on their heads and playing with logs, throwing them up in the air. Sorry if the resolution's not the best. As you can see, it's just a lot of data, and I've got a few pictures up at the moment. But of course this, what is this? A big walled city in Peru in 1600. These guys, you can see they're carrying the king or someone around, but look at these houses. These are all brick houses, and they're all double, triple, 4 stories. Look at this one. Dome. Another pointy dome thing, another dome. Another dome. Dome, dome, dome. I mean, what's going on here, guys? Dome. Is that columns? Dome, dome. These are very antiquity. I mean, this is Peru, guys. Look at the wall. This is obviously, you know, the royal palace, or whatever that you'd like to call it. These guys, I'm not sure. I wish the resolution was a little bit better. They kind of look Spanish, so maybe this is after they've taken the city. I'm not sure. But again, just look out in the countryside as well. There's just these big, look at this. How tall is that? It's out in the countryside. Now the way these are drawn, I'm not sure if they are, they don't look brick the way they're drawn, but that's probably just the, you know, the way they're drawing them, I would think, because, you know, they're perfectly square, and look at the size of that. But Peru, guys. Okay, let's have a look. What does it say here? Don't have a date. I do have the book somewhere. Oh, sorry, yeah, but these are all from a book. I think it's 1630s, but we'll check that out at the end. So that, yeah, pretty cool picture, hey? All right, now this is just another map that I found. This dates around the same time. This, again, it doesn't have the date on it. The date from this actually said between 1500 and 1700, so I'm not really sure. So you can see there's lots of towns. And again, guys, if anyone recognizes this, well, this looks French. If anyone can, you know, read this, decipher it, translate it. All the links will be left in the description. So yeah, if you can and you're into it, then please let me know what you come up with. So in this map, a few interesting things. I mean, there's not a lot drawn, but we do get these, which are clearly big, tall sort of buildings. Now they do look more Spanish, so maybe they're only drawing the ones that they've taken over and you know, redressed as Spanish. You know, Cusco. There's another one. There's another one. Again, if I had the exact date for this, it'd be a lot better because we could sort of, you know, more point, you know, if it is the sort of 1500s, early 1600s, then there's no way that the Spanish had to build them. But I mean, as we just saw, you just saw that, yeah, Peru. Wow, right? So yeah, this has not got heaps in it, but does definitely have those towns, and it's just got lots and lots of, you know, it looks like there's towns everywhere. Bit of writing here, but are these all towns? Not sure. This is the Amazon. You can see all the water and all the tributaries. These, I'm not sure, these different tribes in there or something, but yeah, just completely built out. Look, there's towns everywhere. All down the coast, just heaps of them. Las Chicas. Okay, so this is from the same book of the Peru, so I'm going to show you some photos from this book now. So let's just click on this. And this, as you can see, says America, and this is American Indians and llamas, animals in America, riches, I'm not sure, Providence, not sure what that is, conquistadors, Spanish. Okay, America. Here we have a big chieftain, his feathers, bow and arrow, and lots of money or coins coming out, cup or, you know, crown or something. And he's standing in, I don't know what he's standing in, and holding onto something that looks like mini boats, and he's on the shoulders of these, they look like white men, like the Spanish, I don't know. That's a bit of a strange one. We can see the ships in the background, and you know, these are obviously the natives around here, and we can see here we've got some conquistadors, Spaniards. Down here, not sure, it's strange kind of head. Not sure what this animal is. I don't know. You know, basket, this guy's standing over. Now they all look very, you know, nice and clean and healthy, don't they, the Indians? You know, definitely not the story we're told. But look what's in the background, guys. What is this? There's a castle, and obviously the Spanish have chucked some cannons in it. But like I said, this is, you know, 1600s, early 1600s, I think. You know, the Spanish haven't rocked up, you know, with boats, just in galleons, and suddenly built big stone castles. Stolen them? Yeah, definitely an option. And this one is, I guess it's of a leader called Athabaliba, yeah. And I'm not sure if he's a prisoner because he's got a chain around his neck, and he's kind of holding it though. It doesn't seem to be chained to anything, and he's got this interesting amulet at the bottom there. Now that, I don't know, it's just a bit reminiscent of those watches that you see on the Anunnaki. I don't know. And then we've got, yeah, just, I mean, really nice artwork, really well drawn. Do you think this is drawn? You know, you can see all the lines, but wow. And these look like shackles, so maybe this is saying that, you know, he's now a prisoner. Got a chicken or something there. And, you know, he's very well dressed. He's got his nice scepter thing that looks like it's definitely made out of steel. And what do we have in the background here, guys? Look at this building. Look at this. Porticos. Look at this big spire tiered roof, arched windows, and you can see there's more out there in the background, and big towers. Antiquitech, who knows? But look, there's another portico. This is a big, I mean, that's at least a 2-story building. But look at that. You know, what they tell us, guys, is just simply not true. Okay, I'll just shut down some other pages, see if I can get a bit more power here. Okay, so this is just another picture, because it's all out of a book. Yeah, can't really read much of that. And this, as you can see, there's a lot of people up here. Not sure what's going on there, or what spears. And then down here, we're having a fight. So these are, they look like the Spanish. Over here in the background, is that another city? What's that? And yeah, obviously a big fight here. Spanish against the Indians, or the natives. And this big box thing that they're carrying, I'm not sure what that is. Wreaths on it. So this is obviously they're starting to get into the battle. Actually, what I might do, I'm just going to quickly push this, and we'll just go back to the start. So we've already seen this one. Okay, so this is one of the conquistadors. Nice picture. A bit of, what's that? Doesn't look like a helmet, does it? Even though it's got this visor thing on it. Big thing. That looks like a bit of Antiquitech, maybe. If you can hear a guitar in the background, by the way, guys, that is my son. So I'm not sure I can hear it. It's not too loud, but he's banging away on his guitar out there. So yeah, we've got a little bit of background music. Here's just an early map of America. You can see here, America. This one I might just get a bigger view of it. Okay, so we've got the Indians here. We've got snakes, bits and pieces, Spanish people, boats. And we've got the Americas, and look, again, big buildings. And I mean, look at the amount of towns, guys. I mean, they're everywhere. And I'm not sure, that looks like it might be a scene of a battle, but that's definitely some kind of big city. Got a boat here, I think. And up here in North America, just a bit of cattle really, but California's an island with islands in the channel. Now, a lot of people say, you know, no, California wasn't an island, it was just a, you know, cartographers got it wrong for 200 years because they were, you know, missing the mouths. So why did they draw islands in there? So yeah, look at that. Okay, this one, okay, another picture of the Indians. Look like they're just cooking, are they? Not sure. This guy's poking something, pouring something. I'm not really sure about that one, but again, if you can read this, guys, love to know what it says. Okay, now we have some llamas. Obama llama. Indians, looks like a big sloth. And this guy's, I don't know, trying to wake it up. Wake up, Jeff. This guy's got a very cheesy grin on his face. And they're carrying, yeah, big boxes of stuff. Looks like on the llamas, are they? Her comfy. Don't know what that is. And then up here, some more llamas. And it looks like these guys are hunting them. Looks like they've killed one. So, This is again one of the conquistadors. A couple of nice big fish. Christopher Colonus. Really? Interesting. Christopher Colonus. What was that guy's name? Okay, here we have just another picture. In their canoe, out in the ocean. And let's see if we can get a bit of better contrast here, because I think there's stuff going up here. So what's that? See these chimneys? Smoke pouring out of them? I'm not sure what these are. They're not drawn as grass huts or something, are they? And it's sort of going into a hillside. Are they some kind of doorway or something? I don't know. And we've got looks like the conquistadors here coming in from their ships, and these guys are like, whoa, running away. And what's this? I've got no idea. I mean, they don't look too huge, but they're, I don't know, they're big funnels made of something. I mean, they're twice the size of a man. So it could be some signal they're sending out, but I don't, what are they, hollowed out trees or something? Okay. East Bur. Don't know what that means. And this is one of the conquistadors meeting the natives, and they all look very happy. So that's a nice picture. Because believe me, there's some that aren't so nice. Now this, what does it say? Angra Tercera. Okay, so you can see all the boats here. Now, just have a look at this map. Okay, I've got some kind of peninsula. Look at these. Are these towers? That's as close as I can get, unfortunately. But there's definitely, this is a city. Look at, it's a proper city. Goes out here. Look at that. That's definitely a big tower. That's like a 3-story thing with a dome on top. And that's like a turret. It almost looks like there's one here. Across here. And this big city. And you can see roads going out. I'm not sure what these shapes are. And some big fires. I'm not sure what's going on there, but this looks like another maybe walled city. Now this one, it says, so we'll copy that. We'll go to my friend. I think this is the one, is it? Yeah, this is it. So just so you know it's the same, we'll just paste that in there. And Google Translate will translate it. View of an American coast discovered by the conquistadors. Discovery of the New World. So that says the view of the American coast discovered. So that does not say that they built it. That says that this is what they saw when they sailed in. This is what they discovered. Towns. These. Towers. Domes. Towers. And it's hard to see that, the way that that's drawn, but, that looks like, they look like they're buildings. I mean, this is what they found when they got there, guys. It's right there. This America was built out with the buildings. The natives were using them, and who knows if they built them or if they were the descendants of the people that built them. I'm not sure, but there it is. Books from the 1600s, hey? What they don't teach you at school. I have no idea what kind of a beastie this is. So it's got babies. It still looks pregnant or, feeding at least, lactating. Some kind of sloth maybe, funny feet. And here we have the Spanish. Look like they're about to kill it for some food. Here we have some more South Americans hanging out in their hammocks. As you can see, I mean, they got fish in that. I don't know, they look metal. Be a fairly big bone if they carved that out of bone, wouldn't it? Not sure if this is a fire. He's holding a pomegranate by the looks of it. Look at this. What's this? Looks like a baseball bat with the florets around it, but I mean, seriously, what's that? It doesn't look like it's, I mean, it may be, but it doesn't look like it's carved from wood, does it? This could be. What is that? And that doesn't look like it's an actual flower. It looks like it's carved up just because of the way it's sitting against his arm. So I don't know. So obviously, you know, some of the natives were obviously not advanced enough to be building this stuff, but it looks like they were living in it. And it looks like they were quite advanced. They just were running around naked and had a different lifestyle, saw the world differently, wanted to live with, you know, in harmony with nature rather than against it. And then these dudes rocked up with their sectants, sonic sectants, and their sea dragons, their globe earth. So he's obviously Americus Vespucius. Now I don't know if that's a name, Americus. He's obviously a cartographer. And again, some strange creatures. Now, so please, if you can read this, I mean, I would love. Now it says Americas Veptuous. What's that mean? Venomous. Gosh, I don't know. It would take me ages to work that out. Too long for this video, but look at this. Dragon. I mean, come on. That's a dragon. And it's flying, and this looks like a squid sitting, is it on the water? I'm not sure, but it's sitting upright. What's going on there? And this big lizard, now, has it got two tails? I don't know. Is there another one next to it that we can't quite see? Look at this, Draco. Dragon, Draco, Alter X, Raise X Ficum, Con, I don't know. Oh my god, guys, this is South America in the 1600s. Do you think what they told you at school is true and correct? Or do you think they might have skewed the story in their favour a little bit? Okay, another interesting one. Spanish conquistadors stealing. Looks like they've killed this guy. This is, I'm not sure if that's a lady or not. Now, is she getting attacked? Or looks like she's getting attacked by the dogs. So they've gone in and sent their dogs on her. Oh yeah, there you go, he's pointing. Go on, kill her dog. Go and do my dirty work. And that's what they've pretty much been doing ever since. And look, she's been eaten and he's just stealing all their stuff. You see this big army out behind them, big fire. But look where they are, guys. Look at this pillar. Look at this pillar. Look at this pillar. Brickwork. Brickwork. And this, I mean, this just looks straight out of what you would see, you know, what we're told is medieval England. Like, you know, you see that everywhere in those kind of, you know, Game of Thrones, that kind of stuff, this kind of pattern. They don't actually look like it's not normally sort of tassels. They look solid, like crystals of some kind. But, I mean, this is what happened. This is the story of America. I mean, we all know pretty much what happened, but setting dogs, I mean, that's just, like I said, they're still doing it, guys. They're still rewriting our history today. Okay, so we have some more, and you can see that the state of the natives is quickly sort of diminishing since the Spanish have arrived. It looks like they're now slaves, sitting here pushing wheels and spinning things. It looks like they're being marched up the hill. Behind them there's dudes with spears. I'm not sure what's going on, if that's just forest, I'm not really sure. Interesting fruit here, but okay. This is another guy. Looks like he's, I was going to say it looks like he's being attacked, but I'm not sure. Is that a statue? I mean, all their mouths are on him, but this is, I mean, this, what is this? This is a goat, but are they supposed to be its antenna? Oh, like its antennas. Sorry. Its antlers? Maybe they were antenna. Wow. And then this guy's like, hey, I don't care. Look at this snake eating a dog. I mean, that's very dragon-esque, isn't it? Just looking to see if I can see some hands on it. But, I mean, that could be a representation of like a massive, the boa constrictors and stuff that could eat dogs. But is that even a dog with the tail? So this, again, some massive, massive structure. Arched doorways, and it looks like this is a sacrifice. And this could have been, showing what they found, because it's definitely, when they got to South America, Moctezuma, who was the last king of the Aztecs, he was sacrificing people left, right, and center. He was also talking to a demonic entity, which was basically telling him to do it. And because of that, because he was running around, literally he'd go out, he was just as bad as the Spanish, he'd go out and he'd get villages and just steal all the people or half the people and bring them back and just kill them. And so everyone around him really despised him, so they kind of helped the Spanish just to get rid of him. But they didn't realise, he turned out to be the lesser of two evils by the looks of it. But yeah, so I mean, this looks like they're just burning people alive. That's, that's what it looks like. And I mean, these look like Indians, so it looks like this may be a scene of, Moctezuma as one of his, killing chamber things. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Now this is a strange one. It looks like, again, a sacrifice. Now you can see they've got these huge effigies. This looks like another one. Looks like it's got a lion face, maybe. I'm not sure. A dog. We've got three little dog faces coming out here. Bit weird, but as you look down here, this guy looks European, whitish, but this, poor fellow looks like he's had the chop. It looks down here, you can see it looks like this guy's dead, I think. This guy's being killed by this priest, I guess. And they've got their fire going. Fire's out here. I've got more people in the background. So this is, looks like it's showing that the sacrifice kind of stuff that the Aztecs were up to. Here we have another conquistador. Just gotta wait for it to load up. Got his sextant again. This globe earth he's holding on to. Ferdinand, really? There you go. How's this? We got a few celebrities in this book. Ferdinand Magellan. Magellanus. Magellanus. Magellan. Yeah. Lots of nice flowers. Feathers. Ferdinand Magellan. You see these, I don't know, I mean, I guess they're supposed to be like flowing ribbons. I don't know. You see them everywhere, and you see them in a lot of old, like, pictures, not these kind of pictures, not portraits, but just like in scenes of towns and stuff. I don't know what they are, what they mean, but probably more than we think. Volcanoes going off, and as you can see, all the Indians are pretty scared. Going, and these Spanish just standing there, and it looks like, you know, maybe they were earth spirits or something to these Indians, or they haven't seen them go off, or because they look pretty confused. These guys are just standing there, and they're probably saying, well, we made them go off, and if you don't do what we say, we'll just kill you all with our volcanoes. I don't know. I hadn't heard of volcanoes going off in the Americas, especially twin ones. Down Peru somewhere. Don't know, I have to look into that. Might need to learn to read French. Okay, now look at this. Look at this. Mexico. Don't think we've got a date on this map. But look at this. Look at this, guys. Okay, now this, see, this is a lake. So this would be, oh, what's the name of it? I have forgotten. But this, sorry, I'm just thinking. I think that's where Moctezuma was. Big Aztec city in a lake, and it just, yeah, it said it only had one sort of bridge going through. So it had two entrances, and you can see two entrances. I'm not sure if this one looks joined up. Look at this. What's this? Massive castle. And in the foreground, you can just sort of see we've got Spanish here coming down the mountain as she comes. I mean, is this a tent or a tower? I don't know. I'm not in, like, that looks like a map. I don't know what that is. But there's Indians in that, and they're coming down, and they look like they're coming in to basically, get ready to attack it. I mean, look at this. This could be in Europe. Seriously, look at that. And then look at the city, another one right there. That's just completely built out with brick, double-story buildings, 3-4-story towers here. Towers, brick stone towers on the bridges. Is this the wall? I'm not. It looks like it's built right on the water, right into the water, and these are like islands. Maybe this is a breakwater. I don't know, but look, even on the outside, there's another, huge stone-walled settlement. Another one here, another set of buildings. There's buildings here. And out here, of course, look at this. Look at the point on that. I mean, oh my God. Look at that. Mexico. I'm not sure what that means. Let's have a look. Do we have a date? No, I'll get you the date of the book. It's all from the same book. Let's see what this says, hey? It's blowing my mind, guys. You enjoy. I was blowing yours too. Freaky. View of Mexico City as the Spanish discovered it. Yep, there you go. The book we're looking at is, The Discovery of the New World by Vitas. No, not by Vitas of Mexico. Oh, Vitas, okay, so that's what it says up there, Vitas. So I'm not sure what Vitas, Mexico is. But how's that for a pick? I mean, I'll leave the link to this book below, and you can have a look at your leisure. This is a bit of a darker picture, this one. As you can see, it looks like this guy's sacrificing someone. The Spanish are in there, and they don't seem too bothered. He's Spanish. Big altar with this horned, goat-legged beastie. No? Kind of looks a bit familiar, doesn't it? And of course, they're just, I'm not quite sure what kind of building. It looks like a stone floor. And again, it just looks like, another sacrificial thing. This is their altar. This is just a hunting trip, basically. It's just some Indians, got his bow and arrow, and you can see there's Well, they're not llamas, they've got long horns on them. I'm not sure what they are. Probably extinct now, unfortunately. And we've got a priest here, so it's just a bit of a shot. Here we have our friend again that we saw earlier with the big buildings in the background. Athalabia. And then as you can see now we're getting down to the battle. I would say this is the battle for Mexico, what we now call Mexico City. This looks like it in the background. People coming down the mountain. They look like the Spanish, so there's quite a few of them. And we've got the big battle going on here between the Spanish and the Indians, and I'm not sure what this box is. Okay, another shot. Again, lots of ships in the harbour. And what do we have here? Oh, come on. Perfect. Alright, look at that. Looks very Star Forty, doesn't it? Hey? Look at those big spear-headed bastions. What do you reckon? In America in the 1600s. So the Spanish dudes were pretty handy and pretty fast with their masonry skills, especially while they were going around, committing genocide. Had a pretty busy schedule. Looks like it's moated as well. And it looks like the Spanish are just all pulling up. Not sure if there's a natives, but yeah, it looks like they're all landing. Over here, not sure, there could be more buildings. And it looks like we have some more. I don't know, is that a cross on that? More buildings. So yeah, Star Fort. Look at that. And it looks like they're living inside there too, and they're like 3-story brick buildings. This guy's leg, it looks like he's got legs, but I don't think he does. I'm not sure. It's just a bit of a boat. This guy's in a kayak. Looks like he's hunting a duck. What is this thing? Arrow going out? I'm not sure really what's going on there. It looks like a tent. I think they're just hanging out, exploring. Here we have, they're on the ocean. We've got a bit of a storm. Okay, so we're on the ocean here, but they've got a bit of a storm. St. Largo. I guess that's like Key Largo. So Florida, maybe? Don't know. But look again, here we've got another Star Fort. Don't think it could be the same one, I'm not sure. Could be a different view. That's definitely a Star Fort though. And then I'm not sure, unfortunately this is zoomed in as far as we can go. Look at this. 1, 2, 3-story building with a massive spire on the top of it. It looks like it's on an island. Other buildings down here. Yeah, I don't know if that's a massive causeway or a road or something. But see, this is the America that was. It's not the America we're told about, though, is it? Some more Indians. Some cows. This cow looks like it's wearing a hat. Are they that cow's real horns, or are they dressing up a cow as a bull? I don't know. That's a bit strange. This guy seems to be Caucasian, hanging out with them. Okay, they're obviously gone out. They've conquered Mexico and they've gone out into the jungle. They've found some other people they're chatting with. Nice bowls. This is just a wooden hut. Spanish got their horns there. Walrus. It looks like it's got to be a walrus. Doesn't look like. Oh, it's got some whiskers. They normally have really long whiskers, walruses. Ross Maris La Venture, I don't know. Walruffin. So it's just a picture of a walrus. Not the best looking walrus I've ever seen. Alright, another bit of a map. Got the Indians down here. This is... It's going to tell me something soon. I hope. Go. Novi Belgium? Novi, don't know. Virginia. So it looks like these might be the, it looks like we might be going into Northern America now. Pass. Just don't know. Bears up here. Triennale, Nova Belgica, New Belgium, Nova Francia, Nova Anglia. So it looks like they've just moved in and they're just going, oh yeah, this is New Belgium, oh yeah, this is New France, this is New England. Just come in and take it all. So yeah, there's not heaps in this map, but just apart from the amount of towns by the looks of it, are these all names? Just a lot. Tweedboek. Novum, I'm thinking, is that new? Novum? New Amsterdam? And so now New Amsterdam was the original name for New York, so we may be right up the coast by now. And you can just see again, it's completely built out. I mean, this looks with wood just the way they've drawn it. I don't know if it is wooden. Looks like there's a big cross on the top though. Lots of houses all around here. And the Spanish are still in their ships by the looks of it, just turning up. So this is what they're finding. They weren't building this stuff, they were finding it. That's why when they found towns, that they say they found it, because they find them, they don't create them. Is that a unicorn? Unicorn with an eagle on its back. And we have a beaver, an angry beaver by the looks of it. I'm not sure what that is. This is like a moose or an elk or something. Horse by the looks of it. So there's a bit of wildlife there, including the unicorn. That's what it looks like. Not sure what this building in the background is. Tweedleboek. Can't see unicorn. So yeah, guys, if anyone can read this stuff, I'd love to know what it says. Alright, here's a couple of Indians going about their business. Got a bit of clothes on here, so we must be up north where it's a bit colder. Here's a map. So it says Virginia, I think. So it doesn't show like just lots of names of towns, like it's completely built out. That's what it looks like. Some Indians. Looks like we've even got llamas up here. That's if it is Virginia. I'm not sure if it's what we call Virginia now. Sesquithahonic. I don't know how to say that. This is obviously, now this is what they could build. This is the Spanish, yes, they built that. Big stone buildings, Star Forts, no. But they could build that for sure. Here's some more Indians. This guy's got a bear head. This chain. See, what are these funny things? Ribbony things. I mean, is that supposed to be his hair? I don't know. Could be, but see them everywhere. This guy is in a temple holding we got here? Just a ring. Okay, he's a giant. Not really sure what's going on here. There's some kind of fire. This is obviously a big statue. Some symbolism. That looks like a kitchen down here. It's quite interesting, isn't it? So it keeps saying, now it says Virginia. I think it had an E on it before. Florida. So yeah, here we go. Maps of Florida and Virginia. Lots of natives there, obviously, and can't see much in that map. So hopefully we'll get some pictures of when they've gone inland. Okay, here we have parasol being held up for the king or queen, maybe. King and queen. Bit of wrestling going on. And palm trees, so looks like we've gone down south to the Amazon again. Here's another shot. There's another fort. Look at that. Big wall, like completely built out inside. Castle turret with a big top on it. Over here, another big tower with a big top on it. Big antiquitech stuff sticking out everywhere. If you look in the background over here, behind this boat, it looks like it's just completely built out as well. And these drawings, I mean, they're so intricate. They're so cool. These dog cruising along. Natives doing their thing. And again, it looks like they're coming in and just attacking this walled city. In America, guys, you know, this is, now, as far as Tartarians, not sure if it was the same civilization. I'd have to see more of the architecture. But what it looks like is there was at least two different sort of core civilizations, maybe more, that were definitely all intermingling, but they sort of kept their, there's different styles of architecture and things, between the Moors and the Tartarians. There's some distinct differences. So is this, an offshoot of one of those civilizations? I'm not sure. Was it a different one? I mean, the buildings look very similar. We've got the star forts and those, towers, the turrety things look fairly Moorish. This is just the king. People dancing around in the background, and I'm not sure. What do you think this is? Do you think this is representing the sun coming up or something else? All these poles up in the air, and these people dancing around. And this could be an energy burst. I don't know. Looks like there's a picture of it here. And these guys, I don't know. I think they're dancing and they've just fallen over. I don't think they're dead. So some kind of ceremony in this king. He looks like he's pouring water on someone. Oh my golly gee. Look at this. And look at the detail, like the flowers coming out the bottom. But look at that tower. And look at that. Looks like it could be in, the Middle East. One of those onion domes. But this tower looks very Tartarian-y, doesn't it? It's like a blend of both of them. Very strange. Look at the spire on that cathedral, what we call cathedrals. There's another one just here. And it's just completely built out. Look at the size of this building compared to these houses. It's like it's a monster. Over here we've got more spires, more antiquitech stuff going on all over the place. Looks like these boats have had a bit of a crash. But this is what they discovered when they rocked up to America, guys, and they destroyed most of it. They destroyed our story. These dogs? Don't know. Nah. Mawa, mana. I don't know. Some kind of maybe otter or something. Bit of fish. Don't know. They look like dogs though. Very strange. Got some Indians doing a bit of a dance here. They're holding on to their. So you got a watch or something. Looks like he's not quite sure what it is. Listen, oh, it's a drumstick and he's playing the drums by the looks of it. Oh, and what do we have here? Another one. Is this an island? Is that? No, okay, that's not waves, that's mountains. You can see, I mean, look at this. Looks like the end's literally dropped off this. Looks like that could have been maybe a huge star fort, don't know. Moat up here, big walled city, big Tartarian turrets, and in here we have, you know, what looks like a cathedral here, another one. Up here, massive domed building. In the centre here, another huge building with towers. Looks like they've got some farming land on this side. Out here, another domed building. I mean, we have been so lied to. I mean, this was drawn in the 1600s. People didn't make this up. What's been made up is everything since. Just a bit of botany here, a few of the different plants. That looks like, you know, Arizona's sort of deserty type plants. Oh, I think it said Jamaica. Oh, got some kind of error. Okay, so we're out in the Caribbean now, Puerto Rico, and I did a video on Puerto Rico and the Star Fort. Well, on it, basically the whole island is a Star Fort. And come on, get some resolution here. Because look at this, look what they've rocked up to find. Let's see if I can go. Puerto Rico, look at this. It's a castle. Big wall coming down. Look at this. That's a star fort. That's probably the Star Fort, I would say. So these angles you can see at the end, they're all pointy. Big tower, big cross. See, this may be, I don't know if they've already been in or not, but big tower here with a dome, big tower here with a dome. Big building out the back here, massive castle. Puerto Rico, guys, this is either when they rocked up or very soon afterwards. They did not build that castle. A bit of the wildlife, no doubt from the Caribbean. Bit more of a map. You can see that looks like another big building down in there. Big tower up here. So this is probably Puerto Rico, is it? Not sure. But they're showing us what they found. This is just, I just skip ahead of these maps. There's not a lot on them. They're just really cartography type things. Some nice sea creatures out here though. Okay. St. Martin. Looks like there's a massive fort there. Can't see it too well, but you can see this is completely built out again. Maybe not completely, but it's very built out. Is that smoke? It looks like maybe they're bombing that fort. I mean, they're cannonballing it. Cannibals. Cannibals Island. Oh, is that a dodo? That looks like a dodo. Strange lizards. Dead dodo. Look at these. What are these trees? Look at this. What are they trees? They're we've got a big wall in the background here and what seems to be a big building. Cannibal Island again, some of the flora, sorry, flora. Good artwork though, it looks like it's all just drawn by a lead pencil. Turden Boke. I'm not sure what Boke means, but that word's around a lot. Some more flora and fauna, some strange beasties, big mushroom. And here we look like we're having a fight. Again, Spanish coming up with their guns and bang bang. Big fight coming out from this side too. And I don't know, is that another castle in the background maybe? Big fire, so big fight, setting their dogs on them. They like to use their dogs, these Spanish guys. They actually had like a position that was like the man of dogs or something. The guy who just looked after the vicious dogs and set them on people. Okay, so here you can say they've basically come in, look at the number of them, all got guns, they've killed everyone, look at them all up here. You can see the buildings in the background, and what have they stolen stuff up here? What have they got people up here, the king or something? But in the foreground, this guy is now being crowned as the king. It's probably, you know, give me the crown, give me all the power, or I'll just kill you all. And now we have another huge goat-footed entity with wings, feathers on his head, and a face on his stomach, holding a big pole. And on this side, it's a big shield. Look at that face on his stomach. And this is obviously a huge building. Look at the size of that. Massive compared to these people. Outside, look. See all these buildings? And it looks like it's just that they're all just sort of meeting and talking, hanging out. Again, this looks like another king. Got his shield, lots of skulls behind him. People praying to him. So look at the size. Now, is that guy real? Because we've seen a few of these now, haven't we? I mean, he's obviously not, but we did see that other picture, the one with the man. We did see the picture of the one with the white guy and the 4 animals. We did see that picture with the white guy on top of the building where they were sacrificing people in the fire with the 4 animals on him. He looked like a giant. There was another one in another temple that looked like a giant. This guy doesn't really look like that much like a statue, does it? I mean, why would you make a statue looking sideways? And these people down here either praying or saying, please help us or something. He looks pretty big. And here we have another picture of New Mexico. And I mean, that looks like an aqueduct. Look at that. But look at this, completely built out. Completely. And big buildings out the back here. Towers. Look at that. New Mexico, 1600 guys. The whole place was completely built out. It's all being used. It was all big brick. Here we go. Big brick buildings, towers, spires, all the stuff we see everywhere. Don't know what this is and why this guy is upside down. Looks like he's throwing something or having something thrown at him. I don't know. People are shooting arrows, but look at this. Look at that castle. It's a castle wall. Look at that. It's just like Tartarian. Here we go. Here's another one. What's this guy called? Oh, that's Moctezuma. Okay, so he was the last emperor of the Aztecs. He was the one who, yeah, he was killing everyone. He was a pretty evil dude. He had a demonic entity telling him what to do. But look where he lived. I mean, oh my gosh. And look at the antiquitech everywhere. Look at that. Dome building spot. Look at this. Greco-Roman. That's where he lived. There. Not in grass huts or whatever the bloody hell they tell us. Lived in places like this. Look at them. If you want to know what they look like, go for a walk in your local city. You'll see them. Well, here's a big star fort. Where we are, Portus Acapulco. Gosh, Acapulco. Looks like a star fort. This. The cathedral building. All built out on an island in the Caribbean, however you may say it. Okay, I'll just go through a few more pictures here, guys, because I know we're stretching. I've gone over an hour, but most of these pictures I haven't actually seen myself. I'm just flicking through with you. Got a cage here by the looks of it. Fight in the background. So it's probably just village life. And what do we have here? Franco di Campeche, obviously another island. And are you seeing what I'm seeing, guys? I mean, look at this. From there to there, the whole island is built out. Look at that massive tower there. I mean, obviously. Now, are these flags already there, or have this been taken over maybe already? But look at this. Look, that's a massive walled city. Got the archways. Look at this. Look at this thing. A whole way across. Okay, so there we go, guys. I'll have a look, and if there's lots more really cool pictures, I'll make a part 2, and no doubt I will. Another map. And it's just, you can see what's going on here, guys. This is what was discovered, and we're not talking a few. This was built out. This was like fairy tale land, like those European cities you see. Like, you've seen the buildings. But the people in there, obviously, I'd say they inherited them after the flood. You know, Moctezuma got in with the wrong gang, started hanging out with a demonic entity, killing all the natives, killing his own people, and ultimately helped bring about his own demise because everyone, hated him so much. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Bit of a walk through the 1600s in America. We'll finish up here with a few strange beasties. This looks like a human head on, I don't know, something, a monkey. Got a snake here, got another cool snake here with a mohawk, spikes all the way down it. I don't know what that is. No idea. Papio Paperon. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, please give me a like, leave me a comment, share this content if you find it interesting, and hit the bell if you want to be notified of all my latest uploads. In the description, you'll find the links to this book and to all the other pictures, also to my Instagram page, Facebook, and also the autodidactic merch. So grab yourself a t-shirt and let the world know that his story is not our story. And it's time to be autodidactic because self-education is the way forward, guys. They're hiding all this information from us, and it's up to us to go and find it and share it with the world so that we can all finally get back to our story rather than his story. All right, thank you for spending some time with me. Hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did. And I'll catch you on the next upload. Bye for now.